Well, it's one of America's favorite foods. We're talking about pizza. Joining us this morning is culinary consultant and six-time World Pizza Games champion Bruno Di Fabio to show us some ways to get the perfect pizza at home. And Bruno, I have to tell you, I grew up in New Jersey, so I take my pizza very seriously. I need to let you know that right off the bat.
I get it. How are you, Simon? Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, Bruno. So tell me, before we get started, what exactly are the pizza games? And obviously, it gives you a lot of cred when you win this, when you win something called the pizza games.
Sure, the World Pizza Championships. It's held once a year. It's in Naples, Italy. Sometimes they move it around. You'll see it in Paris. You'll see it in Belgium. I was fortunate enough to win 6 different times for taste. And it's a fierce competition. You know, they're foreign judges, and they really don't want to see the Americans win. But I was fortunate enough, dedicated my whole life to it. So it was really, really great.
All right. So you're the pizza expert. Let's talk about what ingredients you need to have the perfect pizza.
Excellent. So what's important to us is tomatoes, obviously. And what we use here at Mootz is we use a tomato that's grown in Modesto, California. It's superior to the San Marzano tomatoes. We like to use a lot of fresh herbs and spices in our tomato sauce. So you'll find fresh garlic and fresh basil, parsley, a good rope of olive oil, and a nice handful of Pecorino Romano cheese. That's very, very important.
All right. And so what do you think? Let's talk a little bit about the dough that you're putting that sauce on. What is the secret?
So our dough, so I'm glad you asked us that. So our dough is fermented in 5 different stages. And why is that important? Well, it really makes the pizza very, very light and airy and crispy, but there's also a probiotic component to it. It makes it very, very easily digested. So you want to just keep eating more and more.
And so tell me a little bit about when it comes to popping the pizza in the oven. Do you need a pizza stone or, one of those little...
Okay. So that's a misnomer. Here's the best things that you can do. Preheat your oven. Get it to the hottest temperature that you can, 500 degrees. You don't need a pizza stone because it's kind of hard to shake your pizza out onto the stone. Just get a cookie sheet or a stainless steel pan like this. Put a little bit of oil. Get a handful of flour and just dust it like you would. And then place your pizza dough. It could be store-bought. You could come down here to Mootz and we'll supply you with everything that you need.
All right. So I'm sorry, go ahead, Bruno.
Go ahead.
All right. What's the biggest mistake people make when it comes to making pizza?
So a big mistake I've seen people make is they think that it's great to grill a pizza. That's the best way to burn a pizza. So definitely cook it inside the stove. Make sure you preheat your oven. Get great ingredients. Don't be afraid to buy that expensive bottle of olive oil. You get good use out of it.
And all right, Bruno, tell me, I don't know if I could be really good at making pizza at home. So tell me what we could get at Mootz Pizza, because I think I might be having to head over there instead of making it at home.
Well, we don't have New York style here. We have New York pizza here. And we're just very, very proud of, we meticulously follow the food supply chain here. So we're monitoring where everything comes from. We try to be source things locally and organic when possible, but we're not scared to import some great ingredients here as well. So, again, at home, keep it simple. We have the Uptown in the Bronx here. It's a cup and char pepperoni. It's very, very flavorful. When it cooks, it cups and the edges brown. It's absolutely delicious. And don't be scared to use whole milk mozzarella, right? Everyone's into part skim. Mm-hmm. Fat is flavor. And when you're making a pizza at home, go ahead and splurge.
Bruno, one last question, a very controversial one. Is there a topping that we should just never put on pizza? I mean, it is an argument you find on Twitter all the time. Pineapple, anchovies.
You know what it is. No pineapple. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. That's it.
I agree. Thank you so much, Bruno.